Does this also destroy free air radicals? I mean, should I be drinking this? Hi, MalPals and NewPals. Today is a first impressions video of a brand that has been, I don't know, I feel like, it's been around for a little bit, but it's kind of exploded here in the US recently, and I've even watched some reviews, and I've had these products sent to me in PR like a little bit ago, and I just haven't gotten to them because I get sent so many things in the mail that it's almost impossible to get to in time. But you know, seeing all the videos about Trinny London reminded me that I had these products, so I thought I would do a first impression video because a lot of people are loving this brand for so many different reasons. I have about a full face I can create with these products, so I think it will be very interesting to see how they work. So let's strap on our impartial curiosity caps. How about that? Coffee first. The very first thing that I have here to try is the BFF Serum De-Stress. This is supposed to be like a skin tint. It says first of its kind tinted serum in 12 stretchable shades. Formulated with NP Triox technology to combat the effects of stress on the skin, while hyaluronic acid provides long-lasting hydration and plumps and smooths. Are we talking? Does this also destroy free air radicals? I mean, should I be drinking this? So let's see how we are supposed to use this, because I want to go ahead and give it the best shot ever. And it sounds like a pretty unique type of formula and a unique type of product, so I want to make sure that I am using it the way the brand is saying. So let's see.
How to use your BFF De-Stress. I usually apply BFF SPF 30 first for sun protection, and then I take 2 pumps and I massage it into my skin as if it's a moisturizer. The hyaluronic acid begins to show up immediately. My skin feels even, covered and plump.
Okay, so I am not a fan of applying things with my hands just because I have very sensitive skin and I don't want to add any more irritants or bacteria to it, but Trinny just rubbed this in like a dang moisturizer. So let's try. I already have an SPF on. If you guys are curious for sensitive skin, it's incredible. The Paula's Choice Youth Fluid SPF, I'll put it up here. That's what I've been using recently and I love it. So I have the shade Lucy, and I am kind of wondering if it's not going to be too dark. I love packaging like this. I've always talked about this, unless I'm using like a very high-end, heavy-weighted glass bottle. Like, I love the way Laura Mercier does her foundations, or like the Guerlain foundation. I love this type of packaging. Like, there's no in-between for me, just because it travels well. You can squeeze it to the last like drop of product, and this is great because it has a pump. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pump this on the back of my hand. Looks a little dark. Right off the bat, it does have like a very strong fragrance. Let's go ahead and zoom you in. This does have a very strong fragrance. I can notice that immediately. It smells like a shampoo, like a Tresemme or something. So, okay, she just goes in with her, and I have no primer on, just my regular skincare. Okay. Well, honestly, this shade, I thought it was going to be too dark, but it does seem to blend into the skin really well. It feels great on the skin. Okay, I put it a little around my eye. I think I must have gotten some in it. It's stinging a little bit. But Lucy, let's see how it settles. But look, that looks like my match. I will say this, I don't apply things with my hands because, for one, like I said, the reasoning, but I also don't enjoy applying products with my hands just because I feel like I don't get as much even coverage, and I just don't like the feeling of having a bunch of product on my fingertips. I'm someone where like a lot of things bother me, like even in clothing, I don't like certain feelings on my skin, so that's another thing. I don't like feeling products on my fingertips. Anyway, okay, so it looks a little dark, but I will say, like, right off the bat, it has light coverage. I feel like we could build this up. There is a very nice finish to this. I'm gonna go ahead and do a full other pump and just kind of distribute this where I need it. I can't kind of get over that I'm enjoying applying this with my hands. Like, it's an enjoyable experience. I feel like I'm kind of like taking care of myself. And as I'm applying this, I feel like even though I've applied it already in some other areas, it is layering well. The fragrance is really not my favorite, but I feel like it's kind of dispersing across my face, so it's not as strong as when I smelled it on my hands. Now, having applied this all over my face, I could have, like looking at my neck, gone down a shade. So let's see. Since this is soft wheat for light medium skin, I would do probably neutral vanilla. Who am I? Vanilla for fair skin. I feel like this has nice coverage. I don't really see it clinging to any dry spots. I do feel like this would be like a very low maintenance type of product. It's almost like it casts like a web of product over your face. Like it starts just kind of coming together. I'm just applying a little more underneath my eyes. Maybe I can go a little lighter with concealer today. I do like this, the way it's looking on my skin. I'm liking more natural light coverage. As I blended it in, now it smells like on my hands and on my face like maple syrup a little bit. I think I need to stop messing with it because the more I'm messing with it, it's kind of peeling off, like rolling off. I do feel like we have a kind of like a high class, like a very luxury glow about us. I'm gonna go ahead, let this sit in my skin for a little bit, apply the rest of my face products, and get to the other products we have to try. And I'm gonna wash my hands just because I feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack feeling this product on my fingers. I know that I said I would apply the rest, but I realized that the rest I need to start with my blush because I like applying a cream blush before my concealer. So I got sent the Lip Luxe in the shade Demon, which cute and creepy. I love it, and it's like blood red. They do have a lip and cheek product, but honestly, a lot of lip products I will use as a cream blush, and it works out just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I do wanna say one of the perks of this brand is that all of this is stackable, and I believe there's even, like Trinny was wearing in that video of her applying it, like a ring, so you could just like, I don't know, innovative. Okay, let's try. That is extremely pigmented. I'm very glad I didn't just go right in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take most of this on the back of my hand and then tap this in. And I'm not gonna apply bronzer today just because I feel like this shade is a little dark for me. So that's Demon applied right away. And then I'm just taking a damp sponge and blending that out. That is a cute kind of youthful pink flush we have going on here. Now I'm gonna apply the rest of my face products because we have eyes to get to, so that's gonna be fun. Okay, so I just applied my concealer. I used the Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 2 and set everything with my Laura Mercier Candle Glow. I have a weird thought, okay? First of all, it's been sitting now for a good 10-15 minutes. I smell the fragrance so strong, and it's turned like stronger towards the maple syrup side rather than the shampoo side. Can't tell if I like hate it or like don't mind it. So I'm hoping it wears down over the next 30 minutes or so. Also, I did notice, and this can totally be avoided if you're someone who applies brows before foundation, but when I applied my brow pencil, it's almost like it didn't want to lay down. Does that make sense? Like it wouldn't adhere to the skin because I have to fill in areas that I don't have hair because my brows are so thin. So I thought that was interesting. I also noticed that the pilling of the product was only on my lids after a while. So I'm pretty sure it was just my eye cream hadn't dried down. Now that we have those thoughts going, I have 2 shades of the Eye to Eye eyeshadows. You're supposed to be able to apply these with your fingers. Again, they are stackable like that. So I have 2 shades. One is Victory and the other one is Queen. So we have this here, and they both have like gold shimmer. Queen is a little bit darker than Victory. So what I'm gonna do is apply Victory first, see where that goes, and then kind of smoke it out with Queen, my ring finger. No detectable scent there. It is a really pretty bronzy gold. So, Chewy, stop. There's supposed to be no creasing or anything like that. It's almost powdery as you blend it out with your finger. That is a really nice, I would say light brown. It definitely goes on a little more sheer than I thought it would. It almost looks like the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in copper, which I love. And I talked about in a recent 5 Minute Friday about it being one of my favorite heat-proof eye products. I wonder if these will become a favorite. I am just applying this right over. I only applied a little bit, like a sheer wash of concealer to the lid. Very low maintenance. It's not, like I said, it's not supposed to crease. There's no fallout because it is a nice cream. This, I feel like I could just build up all day. This is nice, and it's not like picking up what I already laid down. So I'm gonna go into Queen, and I'm gonna go in with the same finger. I'm just gonna wipe it off. And I'm going to focus this. Ooh, oh, this gets very golden as you play with it. So I'm gonna focus this on the outer portion of the lid, just like I would a powder, and just kind of lengthen the eye. Okay, that's really pretty. I bet you could use this shade for like a bronzer if you were out at the beach. It does have a lot of shimmer in it, so I wouldn't recommend it for like every day. I thought it was interesting on their website, each product, it says like how long it should last. Like the lip product, it says with daily use, if you use it every day, it'll last you 4 months. These, if you use them every day, it'll last you 9 months. So I thought that that was very kind of a nice little detail that a lot of brands kind of miss, telling you how long it'll last. Hey, these are very pretty. Now I'm just gonna go in with a clean finger and blend. And then I'm gonna take what's left over and just kind of smudge it. I want to continue to be like as low don't focus on my candle. I mean, it is a great candle, but link below. I want to try to keep this as low maintenance as possible because that's what the brand is about. Like low maintenance glamour. Okay, I like the way this turned out. And there's still no creasing, which is shocking since I have hooded lids. I will say I do like how the lip product turned out as a blush. So, okay. Okay, so I just applied my mascara. So now it's time to try this on the lips. I will say the scent has dissipated, so that's really good. It just took a while, which is fine. I'm not into the fragrance immediately, but it does get better. So just take note of that. The eyes still not creasing. I feel like the BFF Serum De-Stress feels like it puts a veil of glow. Like it almost feels like there's something on top of my skin making it glow, not in like a bad way and not necessarily in a moisturized way, almost like a highlight way. You know what I mean? Like a liquid highlight feeling. Now I'm going to apply the Lip Lux Demon. It says you can apply with your fingers. It is very pigmented, so this one is fairly bright. This isn't really a shade that I would reach for, and I would normally wear a lip liner with. I will say this, it is kinda, I mean, that's a very minimal product, and that's a lot of coverage, but it blurs. It's like it would go on really, really glossy. It's going on more satin. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, maybe I do like this shade. It's like you've been eating a popsicle, you know? Okay, so overall, very interesting. These are my final thoughts, so let's break this down. The BFF Serum De-Stress, I will say the shade Lucy is just one shade too dark for me. I feel like it is wearing very beautifully. I didn't like the scent immediately, but it dissipates, so that's okay. I'm not mad at it. It gives the skin a very healthy glow. I feel like it looks really natural. It's not clinging to my problem areas. It just overall makes my skin look super healthy. It is $50 for 1.01 fluid ounces. I used about 2 pumps of this to get this kind of light to medium coverage. I really feel like this is a great product for summer. Light to medium coverage, you can't really feel it on your skin. Your skin feels like it moves okay. There's no creasing like in my smile lines. I can smile and then it bounces right back. I like this product. I will definitely be using this more when I have a little more color to my skin. The Lip Luxe retails for $29. I do like, even though it's not marketed to also use on your face, I like that I was able to use this as a blush. It is a nice satin formula. I didn't think I liked the shade at first, but now that I've applied it, I feel like it looks very like stain-ish. It's a really pretty color for summer. Demon. It definitely comes off more pink than red on me, but on the website it looked more red on the models. I would like to try different shades. If it was like more of a nude shade, you know, I love my nude shades, I would probably reach for this every other day. Very easy thing to like grab and go, which I love. The Eye to Eyes, they retail for $24. I love the glow that they are giving my eyes. My eyes are not burning, there's no creasing, my mascara is not smudging. I really like these two shades together. They blend beautifully with just the finger. I was able to get a full eye look with just my fingers using these. So I really like these. I will say this, you know, I like the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks. I feel like these are like a sheerer potted version of those. So if you prefer a potted version of like a cream shadow that's not gonna crease on you, I say go for these. I really prefer the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks. There's more coverage, and when I'm wanting like, you know, some color on my eyes, I reach for those. So I would reach for those over these, but these are not a bad product. I really do like them. They're just a little more sheer than I thought they were going to be. Let me know if you guys have tried anything Trinny London. I'm impressed. I like the stackability. I thought the ring she was wearing was very interesting. So you could like have your own go-to makeup look in like a stack on your desk, which sometimes I wish I was just like a minimalist and that would work for me, but it's never gonna happen in my lifetime, which is fine because I also like being a maximalist. I love makeup, so what am I gonna do? I think my favorite product out of all of this was definitely the BFF Serum De-Stress. Love this. I think that you should definitely give this a try if you have dry, sensitive skin. I will put in the comments below my thoughts on wear time. Of course, this is just a first impressions. I'll let you know if it breaks me out, so keep an eye on the comments. But let us know if you've tried anything from Trinny London or if you've tried different products. I think the concealer would probably be incredible knowing how good this is. I like it. I'm not like blown away, but also not disappointed. So I think it's a great brand. I like the way they talk about how long their products last if you use them daily. There's a lot of perks to the brand that make it easy to use and user friendly. So I think it's pretty cool overall. So let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a video from me. And follow me on Instagram at I'm Mallory Brooke and everywhere else on the internet, because that's the name. I'm Mallory Brooke. So I'll see you guys on all the socials. I do feel like I'm ready for like a glam day at the pool. You know? There's that. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
All right.